What's up, everybody? It's Make It Make Sense, and you guys have been asking me for a Shirley update. A lot of information has been coming out over the last few weeks, and a lot of you guys are thinking that Shirley has made some moves that she hasn't. I've reached out to an attorney, a judge, and a PI. We got a lot to discuss. Like the video as the intro plays.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense. I want to make it make one.
Big moves.
Surfer.
Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you see. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dreams. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you see. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dreams. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense.
I remember when Candy Hair used to look like this. I fly above. I fly above. I fly. No, that want you? No, I fly above.
Okay, so I am acutely aware that a lot of you guys do not agree with me when I say that I think that Shirley is completely innocent in this, and I think that her ex was the problem, or her current still. Who knows? We're gonna get into all that. I know a lot of you guys don't agree. That's just how I feel. I don't think that Shirley Strawberry was really. I think the only thing she's guilty of is wanting a lifestyle. Other than that, I do think that Ernesto was the problem. In my heart of hearts, I believe that Ernesto was the problem for a lot of these women. We're finding out a ton of stuff. If you don't know, Shirley Strawberry is Steve Harvey's co-host for the Steve Harvey morning radio show. This lady is, I believe she is around 69 years old. She got connected, hooked up, married to what I would consider.
He's a con artist.
And he's now currently serving time. He has not actually had a trial yet. We're going to get into that. If it's normal for him to have been behind bars for this amount of time without being able to get bonded out. We're going to get into all that. So Shirley Strawberry, all this information has come out, and we now know that he can't be around women, children, or animals. So y'all do with that as you may. I've already gone over the specific charges. There were new charges. This is the saga that continues. However, we are finding out even more, as in Shirley is not technically his wife. Pam Esquire has been all over this. She showed us the documents that show Martha, his second. Well, we found out Martha is now his second wife, was actually his wife when he was married to Shirley, which would mean that her marriage is void. But then Chronicle Speaks came out, and a woman named Edith now says that she is still technically married to him and has been married to him for 38 years. For those of us like myself who want to give Shirley the benefit of the doubt, we said, great, Shirley can now go about her life. All Shirley has to do, per this attorney that I spoke to, is now file a simple annulment. That's it. One of the rules in Georgia is if you marry someone and they are technically still married to a living person, all you have to do is file a simple annulment and have them served. She can have him served because she knows exactly where he is. She has not done that. And to me, I'm confused. I'm sad. This is your get out of jail free card. I was hoping that when they went ahead and got this information for me, that it would say something has been filed. Nothing has been filed. Confusion is really what goes through my mind because so much information is out. A simple annulment does not require a lot of money. And this would be your entryway back into people's good graces. We would now know that
He's a con artist.
He's in jail. He's done all of these alleged horrible things. You can get out scot-free. Why are you not taking the steps to do it? And some might say that people can do it in their own time. That is absolutely true. But in this type of situation, time is money. Get away from the situation. So I was really sad to see that she had not done that, especially since we now know even more things. Shout out to Pam Esquire. I was listening to this morning, and I had to bring this to you guys. For the whole video, definitely check out her channel. But Pam actually found out exactly what was in his car the day that he was arrested. So I want you guys to hear this.
His vehicle, which is registered to his wife, Shirley Strawberry. It was a white 2017 Ford F-350 dually truck, assigned Georgia license plate. Had to reject that out, got the VIN number. While conducting the search, there were multiple items seized to include a computer, an iPhone, a black bag with various documents. Other items found in the vehicle were 2 black toys. We'll just say they're toys.
We talking like bedroom candy stuff. Okay.
A black mask with zip.
I'm not saying it was bedroom candy. I'm just saying something that you might find on a bedroom candy. 2 toys. Let your imaginations run wild.
And liquid Viagra, computer, an iPhone, a black bag with various documents. Other items found in the vehicle were 2 black toys. We'll just say they're toys. A black mask with zips. And
now, once I heard that there was a mask with a zip on it for the mouth, now I'm thinking that these were possibly Ernesto in my
deep inside. You attacked Phaedra very deep inside.
That's what I'm thinking. And some liquid V that I didn't even know that existed. I thought it was a pill that people took. So even more reason to get out. Even more reason to get out. So then I started asking about Ernesto, because Ernesto has been in jail basically since October of 2022. There's no trial date. And I think they said his bond was like $800,000, which he can't afford. So I said, is it normal for anybody to be held without getting bond amounts for everything that you are charged with? And the judge said no. I said, well, what would be the reason to hold somebody? I mean, I think these charges are egregious. You know, you are innocent until proven guilty, but can the court systems do this? Like, it seemed weird. And he said, if they have something big coming down the pike. So I said, well, there have been, charges coming, and consistently, we're just seeing new thing after new thing after new thing. Typically, though, every citizen is owed like a bond. You are supposed to have a bond for everything that you are charged with, whether you can pay it or not. So I don't know if it's like some backwater Georgia thing, but all of the people that I spoke to said that this is not a normal situation. If you're not necessarily an extreme flight risk, like you have a lot of money, or you have they caught you with multiple passports and things like that. This man is broke, isn't technically a flight risk, has horrible charges, but at the very least, he should be given a bond amount, whether he can pay it or not, for everything. So you guys, I'm gonna, I'll keep asking my people about what's going on, but expect that there might be additional charges. Something else might be coming down the pike for Ernesto, or however you want to say his name, because he has a ton of aliases. Again, I really just think that Shirley's only issue, or Shirley just kind of wanted lifestyle things. And I think that this man promised it to her the same way he's promised it to everybody.
Get on my team. I like luxury. You like luxury? Let's play together.
We now know that one of the people that he defrauded a woman, also became a mistress. And he told her, again, shout out to Pam Esquire, he told her that my wife knew who I was when she got with me, as in Shirley knows what I'm doing. It would be hard for me to believe that Shirley did not have some inclination of the type of man that he was after the fact that he was already, caught up in some stuff within a few months of them getting married. I do think that Shirley knew, but again, what we're waiting to hear from Shirley is,
I am sick of your shit. And when I'm not sick, I'm tired. I am sick and tired.
get the annulment, ma'am. Get the annulment. We're going to listen to a little bit of a call where you can kind of see that Shirley's tired and things are shifting. This is still way back last year, but if you were tired last year, why not just sever the ties? So let's get into Steve Harvey. So I've been listening to the Steve Harvey morning show now, and a lot of people ask me in my DMs, why hasn't Shirley been fired? He was so upset about what's going on. He's going to let her go at the end of this season for the contract. I don't believe so. I think that people are now recognizing that this is on this man. This is not technically on her. And we can debate with her not paying her bills and stuff like that. Not paying your bills and getting evicted is very different than what this man is being accused of. So I just want to say that. I know a lot of you guys are not really Team Shirley right now, but I've softened a lot to Shirley because I definitely do think that she's also a victim in this. She's technically not even married. So for Steve and the Steve Harvey morning show, what I have noticed now is they're giving her softball Shirley Strawberry letters. And what was happening was a lot of people felt like Shirley is nobody to give anybody advice after everything came out about Ernesto. And so Steve has now stuck by her, and now I'm seeing his action plan. So Shirley Strawberry letters used to be a lot like this.
Or should I let it go and trust my man? Trust your man. Trust your gut. Trust your intuition here, because he's already proven that he's untrustworthy, okay? He's lied to you about his relationship with the woman a few times. He said he had a baby by her. She said that he was paying her for sex. You said during your 15 years of marriage, he's taking you through a lot of ups and downs, and mostly having to do with this woman. Thank God he started paying child support, because I'm sure you don't want to be with a deadbeat dad, even though the son isn't biologically yours. But you were taking care of him and helping him and everything. Him calling you the baby's mama during sex, I know that had to hurt. He lied about that. But investigating further means what? It doesn't mean anything. He's not going to tell you the truth. He hasn't so far. And she will tell you everything, probably hoping to get him back. So in this instance, trust your instincts. Trust your intuition. Steve?
Okay, so that's what the Shirley Strawberry letters used to sound like. Now they're softball, like, my man's hair is nappy. My man doesn't want me to sleep in clothes, so he hides my pajamas. And in the event that which is softball, in the event that something gets asked that is a little bit more like the old school ones, I'm telling you guys, they use it as more of a lesson learned. So I want you guys to hear this. This is a very recent one.
Things. His lease is up, and he only has about 10 more days in that apartment. He can't come stay with me until he stops lying about the shoes. Here's my question. If it's plain as day to me that a woman was in his place recently, am I stupid if I move forward with him? No matter what happens, should I trust him? Okay, here go your questions. Are you stupid if you move forward with him? Yes. No matter what happens, should I trust him? No. All right. That's it. Those are your questions. I mean, you're really wasting our time with this. Steve and I, come on, we can see this. You know this is wrong. Why can't you see this?
Shirley,
you know he's trying to find.
So in this instance, it's a question that Shirley can answer now because Shirley has experienced it. And you hear Steve saying, yes, Shirley, yes, Shirley. It's actually steering the audience, right? So she's getting softball questions like, my man's hair is nappy. What do I do? My man wants me to sleep without clothes on, but he's hiding my pajamas and I like pajamas. Or a situation where Shirley can now see that she has evolved past that in her own life. you do realize that they choose these questions. It used to be like the more salacious, where Shirley could give her common sense answers and move on. They've had to shift things. Steve is sticking by Shirley, and they are using these Shirley Strawberry questions now to show the audience that Shirley is not the same person that she was even a year ago. And I'm not mad at it. I don't want this woman to end up in financial ruins. I really do feel sad for her. There's so many parallels between what I think like some of the RHOA house husbands were.
He continuously opens up business after business, sleeping with everybody in Atlanta.
Now we find out that he basically felt like he was a gigolo. He was defrauding women and paying them.
Figure out how your waitresses are getting paid, okay? And it's full of penis.
This is what Nesto thought. Nesto thought that he was the gift to the world. And I mean, we can go person after person.
This ain't stealing.
Let's get into a recent phone call from prison. Shout out to phone calls from prison. Definitely, they have given us so much more insight into this situation. But this call really, my heart goes out to Shirley, because you can hear she's tired, she's embarrassed, and really over Ernesto. If you listen to the call, Ernesto's the one who's really hyped up. It's that jailhouse love talk, i.e., charade. It's that prison bait thing. He has to keep you engaged, while Shirley is really just over it.
Well, I'm okay. I'm just tired.
You're tired?
Mm-hmm.
You're tired of work now? You're tired of mental? Which one is it?
I'm tired of you, Ninja. I'm tired of you.
I am sick of your shit. And when I'm not sick, I'm tired. I am sick and tired.
That's what she wanted. That's what she should have said.
No, I'm not tired of working out. Speaking of that, I got to get out in a minute, but I'm just tired, honey. I'm just tired, but I'm hanging in there.
Okay, so let me hear.
No, that's it. I mean, I'm just tired. You get tired sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot. This is a lot.
Yeah. What you doing today?
Tonight I'm working. Today I just relaxed.
To pay for your attorney, at that point, she was still paying for his attorney.
I'm getting ready to go walk in a minute.
Hello?
And that's it. Hi. That's it. I walked. I mean, I work. I'm going to work later, and I'm just relaxing today. That's all.
Okay, so what you do for the weekend?
Yesterday was Monica's birthday, so we all went to her birthday party. She had a brother.
You can hear she's over it, which is why I just don't understand why she has not done the annulment. It's so simple. This is not your husband. He's not your problem. You're still going to be in the media as long as you're associated with him. Cut all ties. Get the annulment. Move on with your life. Announce it on your show. I'm sure you'll get huge ratings, and let people accept you back into honest society, and stop looking for the material. That's the thing. Stop looking for the material. We do consistently hear her say, well, if we're going to move here, can we get into Buckhead? And it's like, she's guilty of that, but that's it. And, shout out again to Pam Esquire. Now we know in one of those evictions, the defrauded woman was actually housing their evicted appliances and stuff. Once they got evicted, it was moved into her house. This woman who had given this man thousands of dollars, nothing had come to fruition. She's now sleeping with him. And now you and your wife's stuff is being moved into her. It's crazy. I'm going to keep you guys posted. I'll keep finding, I'll talk to my people, see if anything drops that's, worth us talking about. I'll probably try to get with Pam Esquire at some point really soon to do like a Q&A. But this is a saga, y'all. So I'm going to see you guys later. Have a great one.